What's up everybody, it's Behazey here and this is not a Say What. This is a quick video to tell you I won't be making a Say What this week, at least, as I'm dedicating my energies to other things within this company. But don't worry, Say What and the laugh track will be back in the near future. Having said that, I want to say thank you again for everybody who's enjoyed my videos, especially those of you who have left comments. I'm mortified that I am unable to respond to everybody's comments as much as I would like. And those of you who left me private messages especially, please don't feel bad. I generally don't want to respond to them because, first of all, I get hundreds and I get dozens and dozens more every time I do a video. I just can't have that many private conversations and work for a living. So if you want to talk to me, the best way is through the comments, and as I'm more able to, I will respond as much as I can. Now, I want to take some of the comments that I've seen and been unable to respond to in the past and have a response now. So let's take a look at a few of them. TV is so interesting, I loved it. What's more, could you please recommend science fiction movies? I love science fiction. There are a lot of great science fiction movies. Blade Runner is one of my all-time favorites. It's not exactly an action movie, but it's a very deep mental science fiction movie. I still love the original Matrix. Akira is a Japanese animated movie which is one of the best movies of all time. Ghost in the Shell is a great animated movie that's being remade recently. Let me see, some that have got my attention. Gattaca, Nirvana, which is an old Luc Besson movie that not a lot of people saw. Strange Days, which is a James Cameron sci-fi action-y thing, pretty dark and gritty. I hope that's a good list. Could I explain the meaning of signing out? Well, signing out I think comes from the old radio days, or even perhaps radio transmission between, you know, pilots or remote soldiers. People would sign in and sign out to show that they had ended their communication. You are okay? Are you okay? Both right? I like the way of phrasing. I would say yes, they're both right. Technically, you are okay is not quite right. But people would say that anyway as a very shorthand. In fact, they would put you and R together to say, you're okay? But that meaning is, are you okay? Which, if you're going for any exam or being judged on your English, that would be the correct use. Are you okay? Grammar isn't sexy at all. Well, that's where you're wrong. But the guy who punched you is kind of sexy. Well, that's where... No, he is kind of sexy, I must admit. Do I mind sharing my tips to travel to Australia? No, I don't mind. Do you mean tips to live in Australia or tips to visit Australia? I will probably release something in the future. I'm not sure if it will be in Say What, but it would be something of a travel guide perhaps, or just some of my experiences about Australian culture. I'm not sure when that is. It's not going to happen so soon, but it is on the plan, on the schedule. Like your class, but grammar is difficult to study. I'm a waitress. Can you help me? Yes, actually, a lot of Say What future episode plans will revolve around restaurants and service, especially going abroad of foreign restaurants, high-class restaurants, very cheap fast food restaurants, what to expect, as well as service etiquette and eating etiquette, things like that. And maybe some general knowledge too. To be honest, I don't know. It's eatable. The color surprised me, even though I haven't eaten it. Okay. The word for eatable is actually edible. I know it's a stupid English thing. Eatable sounds right, but it should be E-D-I-B-L-E, I think. Edible means can be eaten, right? I think you're talking about Vegemite. And yes, it is edible and it's delicious. Alright, why don't you have an Australian accent? I hear this one a lot. I don't know. simple answer might be I've been living in China for a while, and I've been working with and a lot of my friendships are with Americans, which has made my my accent a bit more American. Another is as a former English teacher, I would speak slower and more clearly, which made me sound more American. But the truth is, even in my hometown, before I even came to China, some people asked me where I was from. My mother is a teacher, and she focused on very correct pronunciation, which sometimes I have and sometimes I don't have. But either way, it definitely changed my accent. Behazey, can you speak Chinese? 不是 I can speak a little. 我听得懂很多中文，我不会说很多中文。听得懂吗？ I wonder, do the American drama can improve English? How about British drama? So basically you're asking me if American dramas or British dramas can also help improve your English. The answer is yes, but sitcoms are better. And the reason for that is because sitcom actors, they overact to get the joke across, and they stop and wait for people to laugh. You can easily write down notes and pay attention and understand things a lot clearer than, say, a drama. Especially when a lot of dramas might have parts of the story that don't make sense yet, or mysteries, things like that. In short, yes, but I definitely recommend comedies to help improve your English better. Faster at least. If you absolutely have to ask me a question, around the end of this month, I will do a live stream event on Bilibili. So be sure to find out when that is and log in and let's chat. Well, those are just a few of the comments I saw and haven't been able to respond to personally. Thank you guys, bless you, I love you, and I will see you next time I make a real video.